Hi guys, congratulations for making it to uni this year. So officially this week and next week, much of September in the UK and early October is considered as a refreshers week. In other jurisdictions, they normally will call it matriculation, well, which is if you are coming from abroad. But for those who are making it to university first time, normally we will say it is an initiation into the big mansion or into the big house, as we in some cases will call it. It is the first adult for most people. It is the first adult life that you will ever lead. Now, freshers weeks have gained some notoriety in terms of being booze, about sex, about pizzas, and then going out more than what officially the intention is from the perspective of the university. So the purpose of this is to give you an idea that Freshers Week is there to officially welcome you into being admitted into a university program, and then the university will offer you their guidance in terms of what to expect. So within the Freshers Week, you have a sort of mini talk, sometimes from academics, sometimes from student ambassadors or various society presidents and representatives, okay, who will give you all of these sort of ideas about what constitutes university life. Now, I want to speak more from the academic perspective or from life from the point of view of the university in terms of what it is that you can expect. So, the Freshers Week is there to give you an idea about how to navigate your way, your pathway in the university from the perspective of the university. And this will include things like having access to your timetable and then how to look for resources, like for example library, and then doing the search. So it might also include having a tour of the university's library facilities. And a key component of the university's facilities is always what is referred to as the online library system. So where you have what is called the journal articles, or the articles where you use to support. So academic conversations typically occur within the framework. Unlike, say, newspaper, tabloid, or any other sort of conversation, academic conversations occur within the framework of a journal, and then the journals will produce various articles. So you need to be able to search for or look for these articles efficiently and effectively. And your ability to do this, that's the first part of it. Then the next thing will be to be able to synthesize that. But I think hopefully as we go along in this journey of conversations on this channel, we'll be able to meander what to do with it once we are able to get access. But for Freshers Week, typically the university will show you where do you get these resources, your timetable, and then where to look for various classrooms and lectures. Now, you'll be surprised that if you are in, say, business or in arts or wherever, your classroom may be in different blocks, not necessarily in your faculty, not necessarily in the building that you think is where your department office is, because the university manages their assets as a centralized position. So what it means is that your timetable could be thrown out here and there and there. And one of the abilities to do that is to take a walk around the campus during the Freshers Week to be able to familiarize yourself with the various buildings, having regard to what your timetable looks like roughly, and then be able to see where to go. So it's not just all about pizzas and booze and sex or whatever notoriety that Freshers Week are known for, but it's also about guiding you and then initiating you officially as a unique adult member of a university community. So enjoy your period, make friends, join various societies. Now, in terms of societies, there are various societies. They are knowledge-based societies, which means if you're studying economics or business or law, there's law society, there's entrepreneurship society, or there's whatever they call it, business society. And then there are also various ethnic or various interest groups, like, for example, Blacks and Caribbean society, and then there's Asian society. I'm not sure, because the reason for that in the UK is that these groups tend to form a minority group, okay, on campus, and therefore you don't have to feel alone or feel like you're left out. So there's a need to be able to coalesce towards some of these people or some of these interest groups, so you feel a sense of belonging. So I encourage you to get your timetables, just not just about booze, your timetables, your navigate the campus effectively, where to look for library resources, join societies, and then again think about your health. That's very important. That's one thing that students don't really think about. You have to think about your health, how you're going to manage your health over the long haul, which means you have to eat well. So eating well, it's another thing. You don't just have to buy food from the canteen. These days university canteens are very expensive. In my uni, I think a meal is costing, at least, you take you north of £10. So if you're doing this over time, then you're looking at it, let's say if you eat even twice, minimum of twice a day, then we are looking at £20 or £30 a day, and then it can add up over the month. So think about all of these issues as you enjoy Freshers Week. So I'm going to leave it here, and hopefully we're going to have more engagement in the coming issues that we have on this channel. Take care. Enjoy. Bye, guys.